Hey, what's up, everybody? You're tuned into Flick Radio, your number one online radio station serving the best Afrobeat content and lifestyle just straight from the motherland. My name is Tyra. I'm your host on the show per usual, and this is the Analyst on Flick. And today on the show, we're having a special edition. We're having a guest, one of our very own, someone who we have decided to take upon ourselves to support as far as his career is concerned. You know how it is here at Flick Radio. We open up our portals to discuss music and music business with the entertainers and the people who are in the business. That's what we do on this show. But on Flick Radio, generally, what we do is we try our best to open up portals where new artists, people who are just like trying to break out in the industry, are able to send in their music. And yeah, we just listen. The ones that are fire, we get them to have heavy rotations on the station. And one of those guys who sent us his music, and of course it's fire, is none other than Calid. We've got Calid on the show. Calid, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good today. How is you, everybody over there?
Yeah, I'm doing awesome, man. We've been trying to record this show for some time, guys. Let me not even lie to you.
The
We've
network has
tried
been
since
like,
yesterday. I don't know
sorry
if it
for the
was MTN or
inconveniences
Glow
and
or
every
I don't
other
know what
thing. Yeah,
network. They were just misbehaving. They make me the vex. I don't know. I'm sure Calid too. You're already up to hear the annoyance
I
for
was like thinking
it's just
maybe
what
it
it
was
is,
like on my
Nigeria.
own side. Yeah, I was even taking the blame on my own
Yeah,
self.
like it was
I'm
just a
happy today
general
we are alive
network,
today. I'm happy we
general.
are here today.
Yeah, me as well. Me as well. So we can just get into it. All right, Khaled. So, I mean, people who have been listening to Flick Radio are fans, and people who just like better thing that listen to Flick Radio must have most likely heard your music. But we're here to do like a proper introduction so they get to know the man behind the voice, right? So, tell us a little bit about Khaled. We'll start with why the name Khaled, first of all, and then we move
Yeah,
into how you got started, how you broke into the industry, or how you started doing music and all of those things. So tell us about the man
yeah.
with the mission.
Khalid. Officially, my name is Khalid, but I'm Victor Hago to be known in person. I had
Okay.
Calid as a what's it called, like a nickname from my previous rap. I've been writing rap since I was 18. I've been trying to get myself a recording studio, dropping songs on
Right.
social medias and stuff like that. So like I had
Right.
previous name like I had Jazzy, I had Lee Prince, but officially I started having Khalid year
Jazzy and the Prince at the
2022.
same time, the two brothers.
Yeah, I started having like that was 2022. That when I had the name Khalid. It means warm. It means somebody who's like an immortal, somebody who's not like afraid to chase whatever thing he want to do for himself. Since then, I've been using the name
Right.
Khalid like on socials, on my YouTube, on my what's it called, on my TikTok and other platform.
Mm.
So Khalid stick to me, and people like start calling me Khalid in schools. When I was in my 200 level, I
But the
started having
reception is still
Khalid.
bad, but we'll try to.
Yeah, but well, I started having Khalid as a name for my music, and that stick to me. And since then, Khalid has been my official music tag. So officially, I'm a rapper. I'm also a songwriter.
Right.
I'm having like few song drop, like my EP drop on the 22 last year, February, and also had some other singles that I dropped on YouTube and on Spotify. I've been making music on my own self. Like I make music on my computer when I'm having a chance, I go to a studio and
Mm.
get my own self. Like, but I had a major song last year was what's it called
Mm.
was Framed, and I had it to try it. The song like had up to plus like
Mm.
40,000 streams, and people already showed love. Like there were good comment, good reception from the fans and
Mm.
everybody else.
So how long have you
Yeah,
been doing music?
I've been doing music for the past 5 years now. I've been doing music since I left school. Like
Nice.
I left school 2018, 2000. I
Mm.
had my what was it called? I finished from mass from University of Benin where I had my mass communication degree and music was part
Mm.
of me. Like I had shows,
Yeah.
I was attending school shows, going for
Yeah.
campus, like trying to get myself fixed. But officially I
Yeah. So it
started
seems
making
you've
music
always
to me.
been the artistic type. You've always been the
Yeah,
artistic type person.
yeah, sure. I've always
Because I
been
know
like
that
that. I've always
mascom,
been a
if
try.
it's always mascom and theater art students that are always busy with
Yeah,
music, entertainment, type of thing.
Yeah. Like music, music is also a part of communication. Like you can communicate with music.
Right.
You can tell your stories more like a songwriting and storytelling. Understand? Rap is more like a vocabulary. Like you tell stories.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about places, talk about yourself, talk about situations and things you've known and things you've
Right.
learned so far. So music was like
Mm.
a medium for me to like tell people stories on about myself, about my stories, about also things I love to
Right.
explore, understand. Come from a very, what's it called? I come from a very humble background, and I don't find music as something I'm going to use to make money and become like a superstar. I use music as something I can get my own self, what's it called? Get myself focused
Mm.
and try to share stories. That's the first thing first for me.
Right.
Before talking about the money and the other rest thing apart.
Yeah, that I mean that's very different because a lot of people these days when they go into music is because they see how much the big stars are making. They're like,
Yeah,
man, me
sure.
too, I can rap
True.
or I
There's
can
money
make
in
that kind
music.
of money.
Yeah.
But for you it's different. So in saying that, and I mean the show is about music business, so it's very interesting you say that, and I hope you don't mind me asking, but if you're not trying to monetize, like if the monetization is not like you don't want to, but if the monetization is not a major thing for you, how then do you make money as an artist, at least to fund your career? Because I know
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
quite
sure.
expensive to be a musician in Nigeria, at least.
Yeah, I tell you, apart from music, I definitely work. I'm into Web3. I'm into Bitcoin trading. I'm into Web3. It's more of a platform where you get to sell NFTs and also sell music as a part of NFTs.
Mm,
Like music have been
mm,
sold as tokens and other, or I call
mm.
it, non-fungible
Non-fungible tokens,
tokens.
yeah.
Yeah, you sell them as music. I also make music, like I also make money off music in my own personal ways, which had been
Mm,
said on camera. Like I make money off
mm,
music. I also make money
right, right.
without music, yeah. But money coming from music, I haven't getting the much, like what I call it, I haven't monetized myself to the extent I'll be getting the paycheck on a regular. Like I'm getting money, like
Mm,
streams, coming from publishing.
mm, mm,
I'm getting good results.
yeah.
Royalties are coming, like $200. You get paid,
Mm,
you get money, but not on a regular basis like the popular artists you've seen today who buy cars, who fly
mm,
planes, to get on what's it called on big
mm.
stages. But we're getting somewhere. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, step by step, little by little. Like
Yeah,
most of the
getting
OGs
there.
now, they've been in the industry for over 10, 15 years. And I mean, you're counting 5 years and you can already say that you see positive results. So you're very much on the right track, right? So
Yeah,
let's talk a
true.
bit more about your choice of music style. When you decided to go into music, is it that you always liked rappers? Like I know some people will say, oh, it's the kind of artist that used to inspire them when they were much younger. How
Yeah,
did you choose your genre? How did you choose your style? Was there an evolution? Did you start somewhere and then ended up on this side where you are? Because the sound you do now has a lot of, yeah, it's hardcore, but it has like a very intrinsically systematic delivery to it. That is like
yeah,
you have
sure.
like your style. Like this is Khaled. When they hear
Yeah,
Khaled, they're like, okay,
yeah,
this is
true,
Khaled's
true.
music. Yeah. So how did you get to this point from the beginning?
Yeah, I get inspired when I come across new music. Like I started listening to Lil Wayne, Drake, and the whole YMCMB when I was younger. Then like I usually
Mm,
get CDs from stores and I watch Lil
mm,
Wayne, what's it called? I watch Bedman and those
mm,
guys like influence my music. I get attracted, but I got the
mm,
swag. The craft was mad. Like they've been doing
mm-hmm,
music and the lyrics and choice of words was something I took for my own personal growth. I started writing and they influenced my music. I just want to make rap. I just want to
mm,
sound different. I just want to tell stories in a way where you
mm-hmm,
don't have to dance or you have to get too bouncy and but you make sure there's a rap. Something you
mm,
can relate with, something you don't have to like get too yeah. You just have to like express yourself and no
mm,
nowadays people go into Afrobeat and Afrofusion, but I feel like that's where the money is, that's where people are getting themselves like
mm-hmm,
getting
mm-hmm.
real recognition. Like you can't people don't think rap pays, people don't think rap makes you who you want to be. Some people think rappers are dead, rap is dead, people don't
I
make
mean,
money off
Whiskey
music
said
from
it now.
rap,
Whiskey said that nobody in
Afrobeat
the rap
and stuff
music,
like
but
that. And but you understand,
but did
rap is
you
more like you
did
trying
did,
to
did his
like build
statement
your own
offend you?
craft. Now, yeah, sure, offended me because I thought that rap is something that most people don't understand rap because they don't like paying attention to lyrics. They don't like, they just want to dance, they just want to get bouncy. But if you pay attention to some words and check the metaphor, the delivery, what I call it, what's it called? Or like the
The
punchlines
style,
and
the
yeah,
lyrical
the style, the
parts, the
delivery,
rhymes, the
like the
rhythm.
person behind it, like there's a passion, there are emotion attached to it. People tell stories because they felt they've gotten themselves into situations. And the best way of saying what they want to say is through rap. And everybody can be
Mm-hmm.
dancing, everybody can be having a on this dance floor trying to just go about themselves. Rap is more like you listening to someone's story because I've been listening to a lot of rappers, American,
Mm-hmm.
Africans, Nigerians, even as far as what's it called, the Kenyas. I've listened to so many rap like from B.I.G., Luti B, Top Dogs,
Mm-hmm.
and Kendrick Lamar's, and I've been listening to rap and
Mm-hmm.
I've been going on jarrings, going on different platforms to just trying to educate myself about rap. Like I feel that rap is
Mm-hmm.
more like you trying to recite a poem. Understand? You're trying to recite a poem, you're trying to tell it's poetry. My own vision that
Mm-hmm.
I felt that if I can do that for my own self, I can tell my own story with rap, then I'm good to go. I'm good to have my own
True,
recognition. I'm
true.
good to have my own fan base. I'm good to make my own money.
Mm,
Rap
true.
pays. That's what I
Talking
tell
about
people.
Kendrick, talking about Kendrick, I feel like it's so interesting. Let's talk about the Grammys a little bit. I don't know if you followed it, but I think it's so interesting that someone will bag like 5 Grammys for a diss track.
Yeah, sure.
It
It's
kind of
crazy. It's
speaks to
crazy.
how it
Yeah,
kind of speaks to how controversy actually sells.
yeah,
And for
sure.
me, I'm often like asking myself the question that for the artists out there in the industry, people like you, Khalid, who like to talk about real, excuse me, for real ish, like, talk about things for real, like things that actually affect our day-to-day life. Do you think situations like that, seeing an artist like Kendrick with his own type of report? Kendrick dropped a whole album, and the album was very
Yeah,
good.
sure.
I really enjoyed the album. Like, I enjoyed listening to Mr. Morale and Big Step,
Kendrick.
but nobody was really paying attention to him during the Grammys. Like they were like, yeah, nice. But the moment he dropped a diss track on Drake, and everybody, gave him 5 Grammys. Is this to you? How does it feel? Does it feel like maybe you should do something controversial just so you can blow, just so you can win the Grammy, or you see like, yeah, whatever, you don't really care about whatever they're doing?
Sure. Kendrick, like, he's like the best rapper from the West Coast. As Kendrick is
Mm-hmm.
From Compton, and he has been making music like that way. The Dr. Dre, the Snoop Dogg, top rappers came from Kendrick. Like he's been making good music. He inspired so many people from his swimming pools, from his Good Kid, Mad Cities. Has been making good songs, good
Mm-hmm.
albums, and him bagging 5 awards during the Grammy shows that Kendrick has been putting in more effort. His track, Not Like Us, is like, or like call it, it has been one of like the most talked music single of last year, and he's even
Yeah, hits
making
this
wave
year.
this year.
True.
Yeah, also he's making wave and he's gotten in recognition, and people are still talking about him making a diss track and using a diss track to get such fame. It's massive because people respect him for him expressing himself, he having a fan base,
Mm.
and trying to make a diss with another rapper that's
Mm.
as good as you. Talking about Drake. Drake is more like a talented rapper who has words, who has
Mm.
lyrics, so he's also good. But Kendrick is more like the poetic guy. He's like he's poetically reserved for himself.
Mm.
Like he makes music for his own part of his own West Coast, or what's it called? His
Mm.
own rap coast kind of music.
Yeah.
Kendrick
Mm-hmm.
is special. I can't like Kendrick is special. Me having
Kendrick is
like,
Kendrick.
yeah, you can't take Kendrick and try to put Kendrick like against somebody who is not up to a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick has been
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick since he started making music. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
know Nigeria, even Nigeria rappers,
They
they
know,
have their own
like
flaws. They have,
everybody does F with
yeah, they
Kendrick.
have their own flaws.
Yeah.
But when it comes to such hip hop, like talking about hip hop, Kendrick is more versatile. Is more having good lyricism, and you understand. You can make music
Mm.
and you take off Kendrick name from hip hop. Kendrick is like all I call is a good rapper. Like nobody can match up his
Mm.
stands when it comes between his own
Okay, so I mean, a
like between
good
his
way
own
to
region. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, good way to actually look at it. So it's more encouraging even because it's like, yeah, if this guy can express himself and get this many awards, considering how talented he is, then for sure
Yeah,
the world is listening to good stuff. So because we're fast running out of time, let's come back to Khalid. Let's talk about Khalid now because the show is about Khalid. What are you currently
yeah,
working
sure.
on? What should we be expecting? And where and how can people listen to your music? Although I will link your socials, your videos, and every other thing in the description of this video on YouTube. So, guys, you can check it out in the description, links to his music. But tell us about what you're currently working on, what we should be expecting, and what the rest of 2025 is looking like for Khalid.
Yeah, I recently dropped my recent single 100 Bars, which currently playing on radios and it's on all blogs. I'm having it on blogs and some other, what's it called, some other platforms. But definitely I'm working on some new music this year. Definitely from March or May, I'll definitely drop some good music. I'm writing, I'm still
Mm,
working, I'm still trying to get good beats, trying to link up with good
mm,
producers. I've met some good guys who giving
mm,
me some mad beats and they're definitely
mm,
working and we're definitely going to be having good futures. I'm having a friend from South Africa
mm,
who's definitely going to be like, he's a rapper from, what's it called, from Pretoria and we're definitely trying to come up with a
mm,
single this year and definitely working
mm,
though. Working and I'm
mm,
praying that this year definitely I get more I want. I get the recognition I need. I get not even good
mm.
streams. I get like a good fan base and keep building my own self and
Yeah,
building my own career
you keep
whatsoever you
building.
understand. It's more like you building yourself
Yeah,
and
yeah.
rap is more like a school. You developing from the grade 1 to grade 5. It takes time. It takes more time. It takes you putting more effort. They're rappers and they're also
Mm,
what they're also listeners. The listeners are the one who make the choices. You can't become a
mm,
nominated rapper if you don't have a fan base to listen. You can't become somebody who want
mm.
to be heard if you don't go out there to do what to speak. Yeah. So you have to keep working
Very
and
true.
definitely I'll get my
Just
own.
keep pushing, man.
Everybody has his own opportunity, everybody has his own chances and everybody has his own timing. So getting a Grammy is definitely something we're looking forward to by God's grace, inshallah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great, man. I'm very excited to see what you have going on, and of course what you have coming up. But in the meantime, you already know what it is. We're here, Flick Radio, always supportive. Looking forward to getting more music from you, and of course, looking forward to say
Yeah,
that we were there. We knew Khalid when Khalid was, just starting out. Now look at Khalid on the global platforms, doing his thing and
yeah,
getting all
praise
the
so. I
all the
believe
awards
so.
and all the
Thank you.
celebration and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I
guys,
believe
thank you
so. I
so much
praise
for
so.
listening to the show. That being said, we gotta call it a wrap on the show. Remember, guys, to check out Khalid's music, his social media links, and everything in the description of this video. And until the next time we see you, Khalid, take care of yourself. Be good, stay safe,
All right,
man,
you
and
too.
of course, keep doing
Enjoy.
what you're
Have a
doing.
nice
And guys,
day.
keep it locked.
Too.
Thank you so much. Keep
Enjoy
it
the
locked
rest
on
of your
Flick Radio,
day.
fam.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. All right. Blessed day.